Hello, and welcome, friends. Today I wanted to go over something a little bit different than my normal stuff. Today I'm going to be talking about this motion capture software that I'm using right here, and it is called webcam motion capture, and that's what I'm using right now. And this is a good option if you do not want to buy a Leap motion controller, and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on getting things to capture hand movements, because being able to move your hands is a good way to bring your avatar to life. This program can only use VRM files, so this would be specifically for people with VROID avatars. This is not the program that I normally use. The program that I normally use is called VC Face. But the reason why I'm talking about this one is because with VC Face, you have no arm movement. I will show you guys what VC Face looks like with no arm movement, and then, with arm movement. And then this one, the reason why it's cool is because all you need is a webcam, and it doesn't even have to be a good webcam, because I don't think mine that came with my computer. I have a gaming laptop, and it's more focused on, memory and all that stuff, and it's not really focused on the webcam. So the webcam is not that great, but it's able to track me pretty well. Now, there are pros and cons with this. As you can see, there's some jerkiness. There's some jerkiness to the hand movements, right? Actually, let's start with the pros. The pros of this program is that it's cheap. It's very cheap. It's not free, so that sucks, but it is very cheap. It is $2.99 a month. And then there is an option to just purchase it outright at $70. And then you'll just own it forever, and you won't have to keep signing it. But if you are just starting out and you're wanting to get a Leap motion controller, or you're wanting to do something else, like get real mocap trackers and all this, all that stuff. If you're wanting to do all of that later, but right now you need a cheaper option, then this is a good option. I purchased a Leap motion controller secondhand, so I did not have to pay full price for it, and it works pretty well. But this captures the digits, my fingers, the movement, way better than my Leap motion controller. And it could just be because I'm really bad at calibrating the thing, and it could be because mine is secondhand. But on my Leap motion controller, I cannot do this. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. It is not accurate. It is not accurate with the finger tracking as this is. This is pretty daggone accurate. But the downside to this software is that your face, you can't control the face at all. I kind of have a fake way of doing it, which is I calibrated the expressions, and I'm using experimental expressions in VC Face because, I don't have an iPhone. I can't get Meow Face to work. I'm still working on trying to get that to work, and adding all 52 shape keys and all that stuff that you have to do to get your avatar to be extremely expressive. But with this, you don't get any expressiveness. Your avatar is not making faces unless you toggle it. So if I wanted to be emotive while I was talking, I would have to toggle it. I just pressed the button to toggle a smile, and then I could toggle it back off, and then toggle being angry and toggle it back off, and then toggle being sad and toggle it back off, and then toggle being surprised and toggle it back off. So it's not all that, yeah, I don't really like that I have to memorize the buttons in order to toggle everything on and off. And so for that, I don't really love it. It's not very expressive. I think I used this in one of my videos, not the last one, but the one before. But yeah, I just love the accuracy though in the hands. I love that you can move your hands all around. I just don't love the limitations of the toggling with the face. The other thing I don't love about this is there's no depth. You see how, okay, so if you watch my hands, they're closer and farther. You see, okay, so that's what I'm talking about. But the trunk, the base of your body is still, it's stationary. It's not going to move. I think there's some settings where you can set it to move a little bit, but it doesn't move. It still doesn't move very much. I can't lean forward, and I can't lean back. Like I'm closer to the camera and I'm farther away from the camera, and you can't tell. There was no difference, right? So that's the other downside. But for somebody who is like 100% like you don't want to spend the money and you're trying to do this 100% free, and this is a very, very cheap option because like I said, it's $2.99 a month. This is a really, really good option. Now for me, I paid the $2.99 last month. My month is almost over and I'm not going to renew because um, I have a Leap motion controller. And oh, what's wrong, baby? You okay? My son just woke up. And I just ran away and I'm back and my avatar's in the same place. So that's cool. You don't have to worry about resetting it. You don't have to worry about positioning anything in the right place before you start and making sure, you know, that where your Leap motion is positioned is good for what you're doing. It's all just, you can't move it. So that's a pro and a con. All right, anyway, so I'm going to show you the difference with what my hands do and when I'm using VC Face. So right now I'm using the webcam motion capture, and I'm going to squeeze fists, open fists, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now I'm going to move over to VC Face and do the same thing. So now I'm using my I'm using VC Face and Leap motion settings. So as you can see, I can raise my eyebrows, I can move my head a little bit, I can be surprised, I can be so sad about something, or I could be even angry about something. And you know, it's like and and I can kind of make those faces, and it's kind of like, it's not really super great tracking. I just calibrated expressions and I'm using those. So anyway, so let's do the same thing, okay? I have 10 fingers up, balled. My thumb is down. It just doesn't go down with the Leap motion. My thumb is down, balled up. Okay, spread open, and then 1. My fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My other hand just went away. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it's the hand tracking is so much more accurate, except I can I have depth of, I can move forward and backwards with my hands, and I can do that, and it's more accurate. And also I can lean forward and lean back, and I can not be stuck to, okay. And then there's that. This happens too. Sometimes you get weird, get off, get off. Sometimes you get weird, freaking out of the hands. Like one hand will just go and fly away, or one hand will get stuck to your face because for some reason it thinks my glasses are hands or something like that. So yeah, I think that if you are looking for a way to animate your avatar just a little bit more, and you want to have hand tracking, and you don't want to spend $80 on a Leap motion controller, again, you can get it cheaper because that's how I got mine, used like new on Amazon. So you can look other places, but you know, like I said, mine's very temperamental. Even though I've seen this same kind of temperamentalness with other people's, and I don't know if they've gotten their second hand or not, but mine is a little temperamental. Like I can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You saw that. So yeah. But I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. If it's not, I mean, it took me a long time to find this. I had been looking for a long time for something that's not a Leap motion controller, that can track hands, that's not iPhone based. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to find something if you're not an iPhone user, where you don't have to get an iPhone to be able to use it. You know what I'm saying? So that's this. So I just wanted to let people know about webcam motion capture in case you didn't know about it. It is not 100% free. I wish it was. It's not, but it will allow you to track your hand movement, and it's very, very accurate. It's even more accurate than the Leap motion controller as far as finger placement, but it has a lot of limitations that the Leap motion controller doesn't have. Also, I didn't show you what the interface looks like. Let me do that. Okay, so when you open it, it's gonna look like, it's gonna have the VROID girl with the short brown hair that's always everywhere. It's gonna have her loaded in, and you're going to have to go up here to load VRM and click that and load in your VRM that you want to use. And then you're going to have to mess around with these settings to fit your model where you want it to be. Your model, if it's a little taller, will probably be looking something like this. This is what mine looks like. It was like way up here. And so I had to mess with this stuff, and then I saved it. So what you can do is just hit load, and then it'll put all of your settings over here. It'll put them back to where you had them. So when you do something that you like on here and you have it set the way you like, go over here, down here, right there, to user setting number 1, 2, 3. Like it has down to 5. Okay, I'm using user setting 3 right now. And you can save it under user setting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you hit load, it'll load it in exactly the way you have it set up. So if you have turned blinking off on certain expressions because you got your facial expressions thing over here, where you can decide, you know, all your expressions and what key. You can change the key. I just left them there, but you can change the key to something else. And turn mirror on or off. You can you can mess around with all of this stuff and find exactly what you want to do. You can also send this to an external app. So that's good if you wanted to use this and VC Face. You could conceivably take this program and its hand tracking and then send to an external app being VC Face, and then you would be able to have the expressions. So that's a thing that you can do. I'm not good at doing stuff like that, so that's the reason why I haven't. It's probably just, you know what I'm saying, me being a little lazy or whatever. So I haven't done that, but you could do that, and then you could get the benefits of using VC Face, the moving forward and backward, and the not being so stationary, and the expressions and all of that stuff. And you could use it, the hand tracking, but use it in VC Face. So you could do that too. So that's a thing. You can load your background image, or you could do a color, or you could do just have it transparent, which is good for, you know, OBS or whatever you want to use. If you want to have a transparent background, you can just use it straight from here, straight from the source. All right. I have an image on mine because I just do. It's simpler because it's the same image that I would be using anyway. So there's that. I love that I don't have to worry about like blocking the Leap Motion controller, or, you know, making sure it's in the right position or something like that. So I like that. So maybe I might try to play with it and see if I can get it to go over to VC Face, and then I can use the hand tracking from here, because I do think the hand tracking is better, and my hands are a better size over here. And I like that. And I also kind of like the stationariness a little bit. Because like when I picked up my son and all that stuff, and it doesn't throw my avatar all over the show. So I do like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video because I couldn't find a video like this. Okay, I found it took me a long time to find somebody talking about this and where to find it and how to use it. So I just figured I would make a video like that, so that, you know, maybe it could be easy for somebody to find, and you could see how to use it and see what it can do for you, and see, you know, compare it to VC Face and see pros and cons and what you like and what you don't. And thanks so much for sticking around and talking to me, guys. Oh, you hit space to get rid of the UI. Hit space and it's gone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, comment, let me know if you're planning on using this software or not. Which one do you think is better if you have them both? Like I said, I probably am not going to renew my subscription to this, because yeah, it's a monthly subscription. Even though it's only $3, it's still $3. Let me know how you're feeling about this particular program and other programs. And if there's some other programs that you know of that are free that I don't know of, let me know so I can try them out. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my content and you want to see more. Go ahead and press that subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to be notified for any more uploads from me. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.